go straight to the walls.
Everyone here! The Russians are under attack! Get ready!
Watch out! I can't aim! Slice him up! Now you mind, you
They're
bastard!
trying to smash through the gate! Go! Stop them!
Don't spare him! Now I'll show you! Slice him up! Watch out! Get ready to leave this life! Bleeding like a stupid wanker! Oh, got you! Nice strike! That's how I preach.
Go, Yoko!
True blood, yeah! Take that! Nice hit! Help me! You killed me!
Ha! Can't do that, can you?
Flank him! Climb up there!
Stop it!
Wanker! Welcome to hell! I'm gonna kill you, you fuck! Yeah!
Can't get a shot in. That's it, fellas! Stop down those ladders!
That won't work on me. Don't spare it. Bash him up again! You can hardly stand. I need a hand here. Nice try. Don't get him. Now you'll Oh my
Stop it!
I'm gonna stick you. That won't work on me.
You can't take me! In God's name!
Show your stuff.
You've no chance against me!
Fuck
you.
slow. Fuck that.
In God's name!
Hey, get him! Jesus! I'm in!
Show what you're made of! Right on the noggin!
They're retreating!
Good work up there.
Please.
Good work, men. Take a rest.
What the fuck is going on? What are those Prague fuckers doing here?
What do you reckon? They've caught a whiff of that silver Sigismund's promised them. They don't want to go home with empty purses.
What about von Bergov? Damn it! Was nobody keeping an eye on him?
I don't fucking know. That bastard was pretending to be on our side.
What are we gonna do?
We must send a messenger to Jobst and our allies right away. If they lay siege to the castle, we'll need help.
Kurva! The devil really fucked things up for us.
Seriously? Remember what it looked like in Nabokov. If they had prepared for that attack, they would have swept us away. But thanks to Hinek's provocations, they rushed their attack. I think the devil actually saved our necks.
Did you see that hit Markvark took? Would he survive it?
I've got to hand it to that drunk fool. It was quite a shot.
It's hard to say. His armor might have taken the brunt of the force, but it was a good hit nonetheless.
Maybe your revenge has been enacted already, and you don't even know about it.
If only. I think we need to get some rest before the Praggers regather.
You're right, go then. I'll have a messenger sent and discuss the fortress's defense with Peter. If anything happens, I'll send for you.
What a fucking disaster. Why can't anything ever go right for us?
Al dente's fortuna juvat.
Ha! I'll say. Let's go.
Are you already awake?
As if I could sleep in the middle of the day with that racket outside.
And the devil and his men will take the watch tonight. Perhaps you can rest then. But now we must go. Ziska sent me. He wants...
What does he want?
As you know, he doesn't talk much. And now that he's the commander...
Where will I find you?
On the walls. And then you can see Janos for breakfast. And Frenzel for ammunition. Oh, and our new friend Musa.
All right. I'll go and see them after.
Listen, Henry. Before we go, advice for you.
Go on. Let's hear it then.
Now we must stick together more than ever before.
Christ! I'm sorry. I wasn't paying attention.
Before we go and see Ziska, over there I have some advice. Some scraps of leather, straps. Just these shields, King Charles. Go and see Ziska. Over there in the have some advice. Some scraps of leather, the straps.
I heard you fought in the Battle of Kosovo. Is that true?
Why wouldn't it be?
Well, I'd hate to fall for one of your jokes. And I know you talk a lot when you're drunk.
True enough. And I'm drunk a lot. That's true too. But as St. Killian is my witness, it's true I was on the field of Kosovo, and I fought there. And I was quite sober.
So how did it happen? Tell me. I don't think I can quite imagine such a massive battle. How many soldiers were there?
Countless, lad. I'd never seen so many take the field. At least 10,000 men on our side. And Sultan Murad must have had at least twice as many with him.
And where did you fight?
Or in the saddle. I'm a nobleman, after all. But I lost 3 horses under me. So in the end, I also fought on foot. Most of us mercenaries were on the left flank, under the command of Vlatko Vukovic. But he soon got wounded, and the men began to flee. I mean, if it wasn't for Nicholas Gabriel, we wouldn't be talking here today.
And who was that?
The commander of our company. A born warrior, and a good friend. In fact, Zizka in any case, the fact that Gabriel had taken a command at that point meant our...
So who won in the end?
The battle lasted all day. And in the end, no one knew who had won. Because both sides left the field. Only later did we find out. Prince Lazar had fallen there alongside all his Serbian nobility. Still later came the news that Lazar had been captured and executed by the Turks the day after the battle.
They executed a prince?
Aye. They beheaded him. Because someone had slit their sultan's throat like a piglet.
So you didn't win?
It's hard to say. We held our own again, only without their prince. It was just a matter of time before Serbia fell into the new Ottoman Sultan's lap.
So how did...
Lord forgive me. Specific? Well, I only know...
Which what?
Well, it's hard to describe.
So what happened?
When the battle began, soon, the sun...
How could you so...
Can't give... But he was with an arrow at the battle, then lost. All the same. And yet...
You're a captain?
Aye.
He did?
Aye. A memory...
Would you show me the sword?
I'd be glad to, my friend. But now...
Please show me...
I'd be glad...
Apology? What good would that still be worth started? Peter, you know we have ample supply. Maybe you can...
I apologize.
How are we with supplies?
Not bad. We put all in heap, hired hands counting it. With supply from you, not bad. Not bad.
How much do we have?
For a few weeks, for sure.
I'm not happy you were rummaging through my things and took my food.
So you won't hoard your food?
I've come for food.
For sure. Here, full ration.
I apologize.
Come here! I have orders for you, Henry.
Wait, gentlemen. I don't mean to interrupt, but Zizka and I haven't finished talking.
I believe we have finished.
Really? Then I'd be interested to know what these honorable men think of our conflict.
Are you wondering how von Berghoff managed to disappear from under your thumb?
Me? You believed him as much as I did. While you were all celebrating the victory, he took advantage of the situation.
There's nothing we can do about it. Enough about that bastard. We have more important things to do.
We can't come to an agreement on whether or not we should try negotiating with the Pragas.
The devil ended the negotiations so suddenly and pointlessly. We should try again.
You see, I told you so.
Henry! And what do you think we'll get from them? They'll ask for silver and we'll give it to them. Then what? They'll withdraw, Jobs will disband the army again, and Sigismund will release Wenceslas out of brotherly love. I can't believe you, of all people, would trust the word of Marquardt von Orlitz, or von Berghoff, who's changed sides 3 times already. It's our lives we're talking about here. No fucking way.
Calm down, Jan. We're still friends. I just think we're jumping into this too quickly.
If all roads lead to the same place, what else can we do but choose the shortest one?
Don't worry. If we hold the fortress, Jobs will gladly pay you with the Italian silver. But enough already. I want to speak with Henry.
What do you want to talk about?
Sir Peter and I have agreed that I'll be in charge of defending the fortress. But I can't be everywhere at once. I'm giving command of a company to people I trust. And you are one of those people.
Me? You want...
Well, it's about time, isn't it? You're a good fellow.
Who else?
I've given a new company to you, Capon, and the Devil. Captain Frenzel is in charge of the rest of the men, but I still have the final say in all matters.
Thanks. I'll try not to disappoint you.
I hope so.
How many men will I command?
6. I'm giving you Kubianka to help with commanding, and Samuel has volunteered.
There'll be a few men from Radzi Kobula's company as well.
And you'll also have 2 men from the local garrison, chosen by Godwin.
Dobrosh the hunter is an excellent shot. Wolfram the Knacker has no combat experience, but we need all the men we can get.
Unless you need something else before you go.
Right. I'll be off to meet my company then.
Don't worry, Henry. It's a solid group of men.
Have them report to you, and give them their first orders, so they get used to you.
I saw your new men playing dice in the outer bailey. The others you'll find in the dining hall. We're on patrol. Good luck.
Here he is, our new fearless and shameless commander.
Let's drink for courage.
What do you need courage for in the morning? If we're gonna be fighting side by side, you'll both be sober.
Look at him. A commander for barely a day, and he has already banned us from drinking.
It is too bad. I fight better drunk.
What have you come to tell us, Henry?
Fair enough. Now why don't you two go to the Outer Bailey with the others, eh? We'll talk about the rest there, and I'll give you your orders.
I cannot wait to hear his speech.
Well, let us go then.
I'm sorry.
I apologize.
Henry,
You won't.
I cannot complain, my friend. But I do not, but seriously. The fever has gone down, and the arrow did not, thanks mostly to Catherine.
I could take even better care of him if he didn't go wandering off all the time.
I see you've set up an infirmary here.
Someone has to put you fellas back together.
Catherine has mastered this art. Many learned men could envy her skill. It is a pity I did not know that earlier. I would have given her more to do in the camp than laundry.
I've come here to thank you for what you did for me at the Italian...
Come now. It is too bad you did not tell me whose side you were on then.
Do you need...
We've gathered up all the supplies we could find.
Maybe you could tell the other.
Or just to die.
But if you have any injury,
I ought to leave.
take care.
And don't forget we're here. If you happen to fall off the walls or get an arrow in the arm.
Excuse me?
Been assigned to my company.
I've heard. I hope that God gives me a chance.
I've summoned my men to the Outer Bailey. There, you'll get to know it.
Fine.
Brand new crossbows from Sir Peter's armory. So take good care of them. If you run out of...
Would you look at this big-eared boy?
Well, this is unbelievable.
No, wait. The son of...
Indeed. The boy... I'm glad to see you.
I'm glad to see you too, lads. What's with the beards?
Me and Yannick bet we wouldn't shave till we got home.
And whoever has the shortest beard will have to pay the other...
Zizka has made me a commander. You're now in my...
We know. We volunteered for your...
We'd rather have Henry of Skalitz than Lord Capon with his nose in the air. Or that madman...
If there's anyone will get us through this, it's Henry. That boy survived his own death at...
Get up and wait here for the...
Well, that boy's taking his new...
Aye. You might even think he knows what he...
sharp enough as it is.
Herzlich willkommen.
How's it looking, Captain?
We have enough ammunition for now, but we have fewer targets. Those Prague bastards have dug, but when they come again, stop by here.
All right. I'd like to learn a new combat.
Entschuldigung.
Careful.
You're Wolfram, the knack?
Aye.
You've been assigned to my company.
Kurva. I knew I should have. Why me? I like dogs. But I got to fight. And look at the man whose guts I just tore open with the halberd.
You can do it.
Well, it must be.
Have you really never been in a battle? Not even in a fight?
Course, I had a few dust-ups in the tavern, but you want me to take up arms and we must be absolutely...
I'll be waiting for you at the gate to the...
Kurva.
Are you already on the way?
Aye.
Let's wait for the others, shall we?
All right, company. We're all here.
So, have you got a big speech?
Look out over the ramparts, and you will see the wealth of the Prager army. Pay no attention to their expensive armor or their colors. It's not honor that motivates them, but the desire for money. They want the silver we have in the castle, even though they have no right to it.
Aye! It's the king's silver, not theirs.
They're a bunch of thieves, not an army.
Remember one thing. He who fights for money will never last as long as he who fights for a good cause.
Fine words, Henry. I hope it won't be...
Being a knacker is no easy work. Being a soldier can't be much.
As a knacker, you're used to death, aren't you? Once you get your teeth into it, you'll be a killer, I bet.
What are your orders, Henry?
The Pragers aren't ready to mount another attack yet, so there's no need to waste your energy. Repair your arms and get in some good rest. The next attack won't be long now.
Captain Francel and the smithy will help. All right, men. You have your orders. Oh, and Henry, tonight you will be checking the posts.
Excuse me.
Henry?
Greetings.
This could you. Would you show me this?
I'd be glad.
Here you are, Henry.
What's up?
I thought we could have a little chat. We've both been given command of a company. How's it going?
I see it as an opportunity. And this siege is our...
Well, I can't say I share your enthusiasm.
Really? You're quite experienced when it comes...
Bollocks. Ordering someone to bring you wine is different, whereas I have plenty of experience with the former. In the case of the latter...
Well, we've been through enough together. You know how to be a rude arsehole, but also a loyal friend. Whose your company should be glad to have you in charge.
Thanks, Henry. Well, enough talk. You should go and rest. Take...
You too.
Won't disturb you any longer. Rest.
Time for what, you lazy sack of shit?
All right. I'm going already.
You check things, Henry?
How are things? Is everything alright?
Quite like grave.
Let's hope it's not the quiet before the storm.
Anything fuck up, I sound alarm.
My lord, what are you doing here? Everything's perfectly all right.
Fine then. May your watch be uneventful.
Thank you, my lord.
To arms! To arms! We're under attack! Ladders against the walls! Knock them down!
You're mine!
Bad luck!
Didn't see that coming, eh?
What? Oh, it's just you, eh? Uh-huh.
If you need to shit, better let it drop from the walls. The Pragas know it'll take more than brute force to get the better of us. Now they will try deception.
Do you know anything about von Bergov's escape?
To tell the truth, it cost me quite a lot of sleep. His chamber had no windows. And most of all, I couldn't imagine how a fancy lord could escape without help. So the...
Oh, you're right. Nobles always expect someone will come to save them.
Usually, but then it dawned on me. The bastard was deceiving us the whole time. He wanted us to think he was playing along with us. And in the meantime, when he was let out for air, he stole a piece of wire from the forge and made himself a lockpick.
What? He made a lockpick? Von Bergov?
Believe it or not, I found it lying disgusted. All he had to do was wait for the right moment. And while we were celebrating Sigismund's withdrawal...
Hang on though, that still doesn't explain how he got out of the car.
Ah, but he didn't go across the courtyard at all. He took the covers from the bed, slipped across the hall to another chamber, and lowered himself from the window.
You're telling me he swam across?
Aye, believe it or not, there are people who can swim. And apparently von...
I don't know.
I saw that bed cover in the moat. How do you think it got there? I suppose it didn't hold his weight and came loose or tore off. That's why we did...
That bugger really is...
Look, I wouldn't have expected the noble Lord von Berkhoff to go lock-picking doors and hopping into moats, but that's exactly it, see? There's simply no... How the hell did they manage to get inside without any...
They killed one of P-Sec's men and put on his colours.
I didn't expect something. Although, after the devil shot at them, we can't expect them to be on.
What'll we do now?
We must bolster our patrols. We can't afford a cock-up like this again. On the other hand, we mustn't overdo it. Your men saved our asses, mainly because they were the ones who were arrested. Good work, Henry. We'll take it from here. It seems they are very keen on having this silver. I wasn't expecting them to move so fast. We need to do something about this.
I'm sure they'd love to get the silver. Just let them try.
Gentlemen, tough words will not win us the battle. We have no response yet from Jobst. Our supplies are running thin, our ammunition is running out, and the moat will be filled in any day now. I propose reopening negotiations with them.
Fuck negotiating.
Yes, it will get us nowhere.